Remember, very, very soon, truly happening in South County Baptist Church as the event called Night to Shine takes over with dancing, fun, and friends. Now, this event is all about providing that prom experience to those with special needs, giving them the chance to have some fun that most people have had. With me today to tell us more about the unforgettable experience, Phil Spears, who's the organizer of the prom, and then Brandon, who is a guest of Night to Shine, and his buddy Ed. So, Phil, let's start with you. How are you, first and foremost?
I'm good. Good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Good to see you. No problem. Yep. Well, give us an overview of Night to Shine from your perspective.
Sure. So, as you alluded to, it's an unforgettable prom night experience. It's a night one time a year where churches all across the really the globe, it's a worldwide movement, where churches partner with our community to provide people with special needs an unforgettable prom night experience. It's a night where it's all about them. You know, too often in society, people with special needs and people who face different challenges are pushed to the side, that they're not honored and recognized. And that's a night where we get to do that. We get to show them the love that we have for them and just want them to have that night be all about them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so walk me through the flow of the evening. How does it all unravel?
So when the guests arrive, doors open at 5:30, and people will start arriving probably an hour before that. They're really excited, so they get there early. But once they get checked in, they'll get partnered with a buddy, and that's where Ed and Brandon met. And a buddy is just someone from our community that is partnered up with. They hang out that evening, have a good time. And so once they get partnered up, ladies can get their hair and makeup done by professional stylists throughout St. Louis. The guys can get the shoe shine. They get boutonnieres and corsages. They get the prom picture taken. And then, you know, we really do roll out the red carpet, quite literally. They go downstairs, they walk a red carpet. There'll be people lining the red carpet cheering for them, and it's just, it's an amazing night. Our DJ is Neil Hobson from Boost 95.5. He's been our DJ every year. He does an amazing job. We have limo rides, we have karaoke, we have Kona Ice, we have a sit-down dinner. Really just anything.
The whole shebang.
And our goal is really to provide them a prom experience that as good as that arrival any prom here in St. Louis.
I'm going to jump to Ed real quick. How long have you been a buddy, and how has this night impacted you in this role?
We've done this about 7 to 8 years, you know, 1 year off because of COVID, but it has really impacted my life, being encouraged personally, but to be with my friend Brandon here, he's become like a best buddy, best friend, like a son, and a friend that sticks closer than a brother.
Yes.
So we've been just great, just doing stuff throughout the year. At least once a month, we do stuff. So it's become that special evening that we look forward to every year. But then we do stuff every month.
I really love that. Brandon, I got to ask you, what does the prom mean to you? How has it impacted you personally?
It means to me a lot because it enjoys having everybody come there, enjoying as family and dancing, enjoying music, and helping others out.
There's nothing better than a good time with some good tunes, I can tell you.
Yeah.
While looking good doing it. So I got my last question is, I know there's still time for people to volunteer, so how can they get involved?
So you can get on our website. Our greatest need and really the most fulfilling role that we have is for buddies, filling the role that Ed has done. It's a great opportunity. It's one that it's really a lot of people for our community. So it's not just our church. We really try to partner with our community. So anybody can come, volunteer. They can be a buddy. They can stand on the red carpet. There's a lot to do. They just need to reach out to us.
Just reach out. Gentlemen, thank you all for being here. Of course, for more information on how you can sign up and volunteer or support financially, just head to southcountybaptist.com/night-to-shine. We're going to post this segment following the show at firstalert4.com/mystl live. It's a great event.
I don't even have words. I don't even have words. That is so great. Congratulations.